India Today's Amit Bharadwaj and all of our reporters joining me live now from the tunnel site. Amit, final stretch as we've been reporting right through the day today. All indications are that the end is in sight, but those 2 meters left could pose certain challenges, and that is the reason why all of the other efforts, including the vertical drilling, are not being called off, because in case one fails, another will have to be used. So even right now, it's not 100% clear yet when those workers will be rescued, but it looks like the end is in sight, Amit.
Well, Shiv, let's hope that the horizontal approach works out and works out well for the authorities, because it's been the main focus of the rescue teams ever since this rescue operation began. From American auger machine to the rat hole mining technique workers, everything has been put in place. Every possible method has been used for the horizontal rescue tunnel. What we are given to understand, my sources have just confirmed me, there are 3 layers of work which will need to be done. Specifically, if we count it in, number one, the demucking. So you would know, Shiv, there are several stones and other things will be muck will be in the pipeline that needs to be cleared for the stretcher to move faster. Number one. Number two, the pipe needs to be stabilized. Once it's completely out on the other side, you will have to have at least 2 to 3 meters of extra area, so that in case there is any debris coming in suddenly at the time of rescue or final physical extraction, you should have that extra buffer with you. So that's been prepared, and a stabilization of the pipeline from both ends. What we are given to understand that from this particular end, from the Silkyara portal, it has been completely secured. The pipeline has been completely secured. Same work needs to be done from the other side as well. Shiv.
Okay, so same amount of work needs to be done from the other side. The question of just 2 meters left is something that is so tantalizing to all of us. So I can imagine, Amit, how you, Ashutosh, Mosmi and our other reporters on site are actually feeling, because you, from right there outside the Silkyara tunnel, have been tracking the progress literally inch by inch. So I can imagine how invested you are feeling being so close to where this is taking place. Ashu, the work is not going to stop overnight. If there is a breakthrough, whether it happens before sunrise or not, the work itself is not going to stop. The workers who are part of this rescue are risking their own lives to do this.
Absolutely, Shiv, and exactly why we should pray that this shouldn't turn into another 24th of November. Exactly, late night disappointment. We all were waiting overnight to see the successful rescue and evac operation. And here we have decided we're going to be here, stay overnight, and unless this operation is completed, until these evac operation takes place, until they come out, we all going to be here only, not going to leave this space. We will be keeping a close tab on that. Yes, the last 2 meters, particularly on the certain degree of the incline, pushing that pipe is indeed challenging, because you can cut down the debris which is coming on the way of the 800 dia pipe. But across the area, you also require at least 2 to 3 centimeter passage for, say, pushing of those pipes, and the rest 2 meters, because of course there have been debris, the metal structures. So unless you clear that passage area which requires cutting down, and those mining workers, those laborers with their conventional tool are exactly on this mission. And as we speak, since all preventive measures, preparedness has been done, it is just matter of a time. It could be few minutes, it could be few hours. And remember, they don't want to go in haste as far as this operation in the last leg is concerned. So far, very patiently, many attempts were failed, but finally when you are so close to success, any attempt to be in haste or literally showing hurry for the evacuation could jeopardize entire efforts so far they have made in last 17 days. So clearly is the wait and watch. They're going very slow with absolute precision. At a certain degree, what they had decided to go exactly is now on track. In fact, Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami, who was inside the tunnel, has gone to the meeting site, because various stakeholders, specialists from India and abroad, they often discuss certain plan of action. And as we say, there are multiple approaches, multi-dimension plan which was underway.
Yes.
None of these have been suspended. Was it halted? Yes, it is indeed halted. It is halted to ensure safety on the another end where the operation happening. But if However, we are very sure that this is not going to fail since we are so close. In fact, we are able to see on the other side through those levers. It's just a matter of minutes or hours to push the pipe inside to a safer end and then start the evac process. The workers from the NDRF, the rescuer, those who have got inside the tunnel, they are still inside. Every day there have been drilling at least twice a day. Since all preparedness has been done, it will be a matter of less than 30 minutes to complete this entire operation.
Okay, 3 to 4 hours once the rescue operation actually starts. For all 41 men to be pulled out. We've shown you images of how that's going to actually happen. We saw, Mosmi is also live with us. Mosmi, we saw on your frame, on your camera frame, Pushkar Singh Dhami, the Uttarakhand Chief Minister, leaving from that tunnel site. He appeared to indicate on your camera that he would have something to share shortly. Any progress on that? Is the Uttarakhand Chief Minister going to be revealing anything? Because earlier today it was his tweet that kind of raised a lot of hopes of that lifeline having reached the trapped workers.
Yes, you're right, Shiv. He was a lot at ease and he seemed to be quite confident about the outcome of this entire rescue operation there when he appeared in the morning. And a lot has passed throughout the day. There have been a bit of ups and downs. Pushkar Singh Dhami is still here. The top bureaucrats of Uttarakhand are still stationed here. Top officials from the Prime Minister's office are monitoring the entire rescue ops. Many deputed here over the past few days. So the war room is quite buzzing with activity. A plan B or C is being discussed and deliberated. It's very important to note, Shiv, that around 4 o'clock it was indicated 2 meters distance is left. We are told by one of our sources who's involved in the entire operations there. We just met him and he said that while at 4 o'clock we had reached the end point of the tunnel where the workers were, of the debris. At that point, when the pipe was being pushed, the debris fell further, and that means that the debris was extended a bit, and that's why the administration is taking it a bit slow. They're trying to remove that debris that fell because the pipe had actually crossed towards the other side, and because that debris has fallen, another pipe needs to be put, which is a shorter one. Welding is happening of that pipe so that it can reach where the workers are. The other way could have been tried, that the workers could have removed that debris which had fallen on the last pipe, but they didn't want to take a chance. They are very clear about it, that 41 lives have to be saved, and that's why it's taking more time. More precautions are being practiced, but perhaps that's more because the end result is in sight and they want to triumph on this one.
They want to triumph on it, and even with that end in sight, that any excitement about completing a job well done needs to be approached with the maximum degree of caution.